how's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Now, probably you can tell from the thumbnail and what I'm wearing right now. It's a special occasion. Now, I'm not doing this just for the video. Actually, a bunch of my buddies and I decided to, you know what, let's live a little. Let's do something for Halloween. So we decided to buy costumes, and considering I already own one of his swords, I decided to go as the lost man himself, Zoro. It was super simple to buy. I really didn't do any prep for it. I even have the fucking, I don't know if you guys can see this, I even have the Wano 11s on. So, you know, I thought I'd have some fun, and you know, this was a good way to use the costume for this video. But yeah, I thought I'd have some fun. Don't judge me too much. You can judge me, don't judge me too much. But it is that time of the month again. It is time to talk about manga. Now, I got close to about 20 volumes. I'm gonna call it 20 just because clickbait. Before I start this video, according to YouTube, only 28% of you guys that watch these videos are subscribed. So if you like these videos and you want more, just scroll down and double check to see if you're subbed. And if you aren't, click it for me, please. That would be amazing. We are skyrocketing in subs. We're already almost halfway to 700 subs, so I would very much appreciate it if you guys would help me reach that goal. The dream is a K by Christmas or New Year, but I doubt that's gonna happen. So we'll push early 2023. But yeah, I love you guys. Let's start talking about some manga, shall we? You can hear my shoes clacking. I hope it's not too loud for the video. Alrighty, so the first manga I'd like to talk about is a new release, and one I am always excited for whenever it comes out. That is Kaiju number 8, volume 4. Now, yes, I have already read this volume, and it was awesome. Some twists and turns and some things I actually really wanted to happen happened in this volume in ways that I didn't expect them to happen, but it happened. I'm very excited for volume 5. I cannot wait. And again, this manga is 4 for 4 with these absolutely banging covers. They recently just announced volume 8's cover, and it's fire. They literally have not missed. Same with Sakamoto Days, which we'll get to in a minute. They have never missed when it comes to covers, and this is no different. This was a great volume. Like I said, I can't say too much, but stakes are high for the next arc, and I cannot wait to see what happens with this series. Alrighty, so next we have a manga that was supposed to be in my last haul. That is Summertime Rendering Volume 6. Now, since the last haul, I've read the entirety of Summertime Rendering, and this series is the closest manga I've read recently to a 10 out of 10. This manga was so good. The end fight was amazing. The conclusion was beautiful. I heard people complain about this ending, but I actually really enjoyed it. This manga is going to be one of my favorite mangas of the year. It's such a good read. For those hardcover readers out there, honestly, if you're losing patience, go buy these paperbacks. Don't buy the box sets. Don't buy the box sets. Those are a waste of fucking money. The little shitty cardboard boxes it comes with I don't think it comes with any additions. It's total trash. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's garbage. That's it for this series. The series is done and dusted. I can check that off of my collection. And yeah, very excited to have this entire series solidified in my collection, and it's going to be in my collection for a while. But yeah, that is Summertime Rendering Volume 6. Alrighty, next we have 2 volumes of a certain series that I'd like to call a what the fuck is going on series, and that is Gantz Volume 2 and Volume 3. Now, I read these volumes back to back, and oh my god, this series is so good. This series is so good. Volume 3 had so many twists and turns. I genuinely have no idea where the story's going now. Considering I still have 7 more volumes to read, I have no idea where this is going. Now, I know people hate these thick bricks, but I quite enjoy them. They look really nice. The spines are beautiful, and they're pretty hefty, which means, you know, they're not gonna fly out your hand, and it's easier to hold rather than a super thin volume. But yeah, reading these isn't that hard. It doesn't feel like a task to flip through pages. Gantz is amazing. I cannot wait to pick up more. I'm going to hold back next month, so I don't know when I'll pick up the next volume, but I'm going to be patiently waiting for when I do, because this series is amazing. Alrighty, now I would have filmed this haul yesterday if it wasn't for this video. It would have been a disgrace if this wasn't in this video, and that is Blue Lock Volume 3. I can't believe it's already been 6 months since the first volume came out. Half a year. That is absolutely insane. It still feels like a fever dream that this is out in English. But yeah, this volume was phenomenal. This series is all around a 10 out of 10. Now, I gotta give myself credit. Everyone has been hyping up this series for good reason. This is one of the best, if not the best, sports manga out there. I've been riding its booty hole for I don't know how long, and now y'all starting the hype train. Y'all are fake ass fans. Fake fans. A seriously good volume. I hope you guys continue to love and pick up this manga, because every time I hear you guys talk about how good it is, it makes me very, very, very happy. But yeah, that is Blue Peak Volume 3. I'm very excited for Volume 4. Ever since finding Volume 2, I've been on a road to pick up more of the series, because I waited almost 6 months for Volume 2. And that is Soul Eater Volume 3. I waited I don't know how long for Volume 2, and ever since then, all the other volumes have been in stock, so I decided to get Volume 3. I love Soul Eater. It was the one manga I actually wanted to pick up this month, considering the kind of spooky season that we're in, and this just literally fits it perfectly. If you want some spooky manga recommendations, manga that fit the Halloween vibe, go watch my other video. It'll be up here for you. Definitely go pick up Soul Eater. It is a classic made by the creator of Fire Force. This manga does not disappoint. I am very excited to read more of it. Volume 9 is just about to come out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Soul Eater, because I know I am. Next, we have Volume 2 of Kimono Jihen. Now yes, I've already read this volume and it was awesome. I am really loving this series so far. It is really, really, really good. Some new characters were introduced. We had a nice mini arc and character, like a mini character arc for a certain character, and it was all around a really enjoyable volume. I'm very excited for more of this series and to see where it goes. I can't say too much. I've only read the first 2 volumes, but I know people that have read online have absolutely loved this manga, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this too. I love a good action mystery, kind of, and it's just all around a great volume. Next, we have a series I knew that I would enjoy, but not as much as I thought I would, and that is Dawn to Dawn Volume 1. Now, this is definitely going to be one of my main priorities from now on. This volume was so much fun. I can tell this series is going to be so much fun. The art is crazy good. The characters are really cool. The plot sounds really interesting, and the character designs are tight as fuck. The spine and cover are gorgeous. I'm very excited for the later Dawn to Dawn covers, and all around this series, this volume was an absolute treat. I am very excited for more of this series. You never know, I might read this online, because this was so much fun. It was funny, it was action-packed, it was badass. This manga is just awesome. Such a fantastic manga. Alrighty, so next we have a guilty pleasure of mine. An absolute guilty pleasure, and some of you guys are actually quite enjoying. I've read about 80 chapters online, so I'm kind of doing a reread when it comes to the physicals, and that is Matoseihi no Slave Volume 2. Now, compared to Volume 1, this cover is a lot skimpier than that, and the content is starting to get a lot more steamy. So if you had a hard time handling Volume 1, I hate to say it, do not buy the rest of this series, because it gets a lot steamier the more this series goes on. But you know, you read this for the women, obviously, and the lewd moments, but also there's some good. This actually has a decent plot point. This manga has a decent plot point, some interesting characters, some really good fight scenes, and just an all-around decent manga. This manga, I think, is monthly when it comes to digitals, but when it comes to physicals, it is bi-monthly, I believe, or every 3 months. But yeah, this series is awesome. I cannot wait for more of this manga. I cannot wait for more of these covers. The Chained Soldier text on the side is starting to warm up to me. I'm starting to warm up to it. It doesn't look terrible, but I still wish they kept that kind of magazine, fashion magazine vibe they did with the Japanese covers. But yeah, great series. I have yet to read Volume 2. I'm not in a rush because I've obviously already read this, but yeah, it's a great series. I definitely recommend it if you want a more naughty manga. Yeah, there's Chain Soldiers Volume 2. Next, we have one of my favorite ongoing series right now, Sakamoto Days Volume 4. Oh, we're starting to get to the point to where I have no idea what's going on now. What happened in this volume I've already read, but is a little hazy up top, so we're getting to the point where I'm starting to not remember. So I bet you volume 5 or 6 is when I'll start getting into new territory with stuff I haven't read online. I've read about the first 50 chapters online, and we are at chapter 30 something, I believe. 34. This ended at chapter 34. So I'm getting there, we're getting there. And also this cover is gorgeous. I love this cover so much. Like I said with Kaiju, Sakamoto Days literally has 10 out of 10 covers all the way through. There isn't a single cover that doesn't hit extremely hard. I am a huge fan of their later covers just because it's one clear color with just a really badass character on the front of it. So yeah, I cannot wait for volume 5 and to just see more of the series. I love this manga so much. The way this manga is shot and the way the action is choreographed, I guess, or drawn is so good. I cannot wait for more of this manga and to experience such an amazing shonen manga. And then we have My Hero Academia Volume 32. Now we are getting into the pinnacle of My Hero, the best My Hero has ever been. I'm so excited for you guys to dive into this series. We start getting into the vigilante arc with Deku and all that. It is such an amazing arc. I cannot wait for you guys to experience Hirokoshi's peak when it comes to art and storytelling and action and all of the above. This volume was phenomenal. I am very excited for volume 33 whenever that comes out, 6 fucking months from now. But yeah, My Hero volume 32, I can't say enough good things about this manga. Go pick it up. I know the box set came out, so if you haven't picked up My Hero, go buy the box set, read it, love it, and go pick up the rest of the manga because you are missing out on the best My Heroes ever been. Alrighty, so next we are going to just fill in a gap of a certain series, and that is Real Volume 2. Now last month I got Volume 1 and 3. I ordered Volume 2 right after that, but that was after I filmed the haul. So now I have Volume 2. It feels like a while since I bought this series. I got this at the beginning of the month, I believe. But yeah, I'm very excited. Hopefully, I'm gonna wait until I get about 3 or 4 more volumes before I start actually reading this. I know it's going to be a task because a lot of them are really out of stock, but I'll try, and if I don't in the next couple months, I will definitely dive into this series because I'm very excited. I've never read anything from Takehiko Inoue. I've never read Vagabond. I've never read Slam Dunk just because those series are really out of stock and I don't want to read them online. But yeah, really excited. These physical releases are really nice and they look amazing on the shelf. I love the spines so much. Yeah, that is Real Volume 2. So this was a huge impulse buy. I went to an Indigo I haven't normally been to. I've only ever been there once before, and I honestly want to start getting into more rom-coms just because I think that's the one part in my collection that I'm lacking. So I got the first volume of Skip and Loafer. I don't know if this is a rom-com. It could just be a comedy about a new chick going into a high school, but it does seem a little romancy. So I'm all for it. I'll see how the first volume is. The art looks really good. I can't wait to read this series. I know literally nothing about it, so I'm excited to indulge in this series and to experience some more rom-coms. But yeah, that is Skip and Loafer Volume 1. All right, Duke of Death and His Maid Volume 3. I've been loving this series ever since the first volume came out. I think this manga is an absolute treat. I think that this is a super wholesome manga. It is kind of naughty sometimes. There is just a little bit of revealing sometimes, but it's nothing bad. So if you want a really nice comedy romance, then definitely go pick up Duke of Death and His Maid. All right, we're almost done. Then we have the Degenerate series, Rent a Girlfriend Volume 14. I believe this manga was pushed back a couple months because I believe it was supposed to come out in August. But it's out in October now. I read this for the hot women, so if you have anything to say about that, you can suck my yuck from the back. But I mean, it's Rent a Girlfriend. The plot's okay. The art's pretty good. I do really like the way Reiji draws women and how he kind of dresses them up because they look fresh as fuck. Like, look at my girl Chizuru on the front. She is bad. She's styling. She's styling. But yeah, that is Rent a Girlfriend Volume 14. I haven't read this yet, but Volume 15 comes out next month, so I'm excited for more of some pretty beautiful women. Okay, last series. You guys probably saw this on my Instagram, but we have the Volume 1 of A Silent Voice Complete Collector's Edition, and that's not it. We have Volume 2 of the Collector's Edition. Now, this was, again, a super big impulse buy. After watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I decided to take a trip down memory lane and experience, before Cyberpunk, the only anime to ever make me cry in manga format. So I've flipped through these collector's editions, and it does look like a lot of plot points have changed. So I'm excited to see how this manga differs from the anime. Anime is a 10 out of 10 no matter what happens in this manga. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes and see how it finishes. Now, there are only 2 collector's editions. This series is over. The series only has 7 volumes, and this has some special editions in it. So yeah, it's not a long read, but it is a thick one, and these boys are fucking heavy. I got them in the same package, and I could not tell you how much they weigh. If you have the Berserk Deluxe editions, stack 2 of those and hold it. That's how much the package was. And yeah, these are the same size, same weight as the Berserk Deluxe editions. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to read this series. I've never read it before. I've only ever seen the movie, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I hope you enjoy my costume. It's not 100% effort, but I thought, you know, it's fun. You know, what's wrong with having a little fun at the age of 20? You know, what's wrong with having a little bit of fun? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What did you pick up this month? I'm always interested. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Take care.